I'm MysteryManoLove. What is it about women that seduces me? The easiest way I can explain this is fun factor. A girl with a certain energy, I guess. I hate to be so vague, but that's kind of what it comes down to. A youthfulness about a woman, a magnetic attraction is not necessarily something that I can explain too well, and I'm doing my best to attempt at it. But for example, when I do talk to women and I do attract them, what attracts me to them more, I guess, is the particular vulnerability that they display at one point of the conversation. I always look for that vulnerability, that part where you're talking to her and you know genuinely inside of her heart. I don't know how you would go about detecting this, but I mean, there's a particular vulnerability I look for whenever I talk to a woman. A certain point in the conversation that she doesn't completely surrender. I mean, she might be shy about it. And at that point, I usually tease them a little bit about, you know, haha, you like me kind of deal. But there is a particular vulnerability that always happens when I'm talking to a girl, and I find out she's attracted to me. Like I said, you know, when I attract women, it's not 100% of the time. It never is. It's not a guaranteed robotic process that can always happen in your favor. You can increase the odds, sure, but I don't think it's 100% of the time, all the time. What makes an attractive person, some people don't necessarily like. It's all in presentation. But there is a particular vulnerability about a woman that attracts me exponentially, two of them. Like once I find out just by looking at them, observing them, and finding that they are at that point attracted to me, that's when it's I guess the chase is on, so to speak. At that point, you know, she can say whatever about liking me or not liking me, but I can already tell. And if I call her out on it, I mean, it makes the chase cycle go a lot quicker, if that makes any sense. I think that's what I'm attracted to the most. It's not the potential of being with a woman. Like, I can care less whether I get to quote-unquote nail a girl or not. I'm more concerned with how I present myself. I'm more concerned with the character of myself and how I go about doing things. And it's important. That's important too, because sometimes you forget that when you talk to women, that something might have worked, and you're like, God, I'm such a failure, blah, and you like beat yourself up over stupid shit, stupid stuff that already did work in your favor, and you just like, it didn't work as much to your favor, so you still like hard on yourself, if that makes any sense. So I guess that in that sense, that that's always part of the process. But I'd have to say the thing that attracts me to women most is that is that one point of the conversation when I can tell that particular vulnerability, that little moment that her guard is down, and I can peer right through her eyes and then see her soul at that point. I see her for who she is, not who she's presenting herself to be. And in a public gathering, much like a club, it's sometimes it can take quite a while to really bring down that guard, because they're in a public setting. One girl's got 50 of her friends and it's her birthday or going away party or whatever it may be, bachelorette party. It's a time to have fun, but not a time to be vulnerable. It's a time and place thing, and I think that is a difficult thing to get through if you're just starting out. It's it's definitely a fun thing to do, but I mean, I don't do it just for fun, just for playing with a girl's heart. There's a lot of guys out there that could, but again, it's not my job to do that. I'm out to have a fun time. I'm out to have a fun life. That's always my attitude, and that's always my mindset. So anyways, I hope this helps for what it's worth.